What's going on, panel? Salute to you, JR, man. Positivity is coming to you and everybody in the chat. Diary of a Mad Black Man. Vance Jones, Don Lemon, Jonathan Capehart. Does anybody know at least one of those Negroes that I've named? Keep it real. Now, in the past few years, while we've been living under this horrible regime, the Biden administration, I didn't see three of them Negroes sitting up crying like some inches on national TV. Jonathan Capehart, he sat up there damn near 60 years old. Hopefully I'm on the same, I just got done live streaming, so hopefully I'm on the same page as everybody else. He up there crying in front of this white man who was a J6, who was at J6. He was I think he was just a DC police. And this guy, the white guy, he all masculine looking at this punk crying in front of him. I said, God damn.
It's just happened today, Chaotic?
No, this happened like a year ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was up there crying. I can't believe what he's switching and carrying on. And I thought to myself, I said, listen, I get it. A lot of guys might have a little bit of emotion, but now is not the time to look weak in front of anybody, particularly. And I got to agree with Ray, man. We are being invaded. We don't have a southern border anymore because of that idiot woman and that old senile fool in office. Now is not the time to look weak. And as a man, I gotta say this, man. You gotta get over past trauma in your life. I'm not saying it's easy, man, but I did grow up with a silver spoon in my mouth, so I guess it's easy for me to say it. But you gotta get over certain things. You live in the best country on the planet. You never had to go through famine or ethnic trauma or religious wars in this country. You pretty much had easy, it's easy street here. So if a man is sitting there and emotional, man, go to a room, hide it, but don't do it in public as a man, particularly an older man. And hopefully I'm on the same page as everybody. I just got in, but you gotta get over it, man. I would even argue be stoic as a man. Does anybody know what the philosophy of stoicism is? I learned that watching Star Trek from Spock. You gotta be stoic. You gotta be robotic. So all that Netflixing and chilling and oh honey, how are you, man? Mother F that. You gotta be robotic, man. And to be honest with you, I don't even hold hands with my wife. I think that's kind of like that. It's just me. I'm not trying to get people to think like me, but I think that to a degree is kind of like weak to me. Locking and holding hands and carrying on.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't like that either, man.
Not surprised, Law.
Yeah, to be honest.
No, but here's the thing. She grabs my arm. She holds my arm. You dig what I'm saying? If we going somewhere,
that's fine.
Like, you feel me? But like holding hands, we just don't do it.
Yeah, skipping along. Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm joking.
And you know why you don't? Yeah, so I run the whole gambit. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't trying to, and I'm not a tough guy. Now in college, I used to walk around college holding hands with a love interest, and niggas would laugh at me. Look at this nigga, and I realized that's weakness. And particularly with me being a smaller man, I had a little insecurities being short. So I gotta be as hard as possible. Hey, I'm for real. I don't want to hold hands anymore. I gotta, if something were to happen, I can't be, that's 50% of my body locked in with you. So I gotta be prepared.
So
Even like if a dog or grip on your shit, I think we're getting a fight or something. Holding my hand, but that's just me though. But guys, go ahead.
Huh? Listen, look. Well,
Ruth, no, Ruth,
I'll say this.
Ruth, no, I do not hold my wife's hand, because it's you become vulnerable when you hold hands. Think about that. You know, you skipping along. I gotta agree with law, facts, and law. You skipping along down the street, metaphorically speaking. What if something were to pop off and you
keep your head on the swivel? You still got
you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Yeah. So nah, I don't.
Yeah, it's just comfort.
Listen, I think we're getting a little bit. I think we're getting extreme at this point. I mean, I'm not a hand holder myself because that's just not my thing. But I would never look at a man and be like, "Damn, that's weak." It's a woman. If it's a woman he's holding the hand with, like I don't see the problem with that. Like, yeah, that is okay. At least you admit it. It is absolutely insecure. If you're holding hands with the woman, right? There's a dominant way to do that too. Like, you don't have to be weak. Like, I'm not understanding that part. Even though I'm not a hand holder, I just, you know what I mean? I'm not that guy, but I don't see anything wrong with it. And I would never say that somebody's weak because he's holding a person of the opposite sex's hand. That's wild.
Trev,
are you okay? Let me,
Trev, it's nice to meet you, man. I've seen you here before, but I bet you're like 6'1", 6'2", right?
6'4".
See, that's what I'm see, God, see, that's what I knew it. See, when you're tall and you're over 200 pounds, yeah, it's easy for you to say that. But imagine being 5 foot.
That's my type.
Imagine being 5 foot, you know, at 150, pounds like me. I can't do what you and this big 6'9" nigga right here, Marcus can do. I can't do that.
You hold your hand
like that.
Chaotic.
I'm insecure.
I went to high school with P-Ray. She'll tell you I was getting.
You said chaotic. I'm just glad.
I was getting bullied.
I
went to high school with P-Ray. She'll tell you I was getting bullied up and down the hall.
Nah, not at 6'8". No,
he was in 8th grade when I was in 8th grade when he was a senior. But I ain't never seen you get beat up. I ain't gonna sit here and tell that lie.
So Marcus, you hold hands or no?
Huh?
I mean,
Marcus, you hold hands
in the house.
In the house, but you wouldn't do it publicly, so you're ashamed. Basically.
No, I'm saying like I do believe in like being on the swivel. It depends. If I feel like it's 100% safe, then I'll hold her hand. But if not, I kind of want to have freedom to get my gun, like freedom so I can move my hand because I'm right-handed.
Yeah, I dig it. No, well, you know what? But let's say you on the right-hand side, she's on the left. You could draw with the right. I don't know how you carry them.
I got no problem holding her hand if she's on the left.
See, Marcus, you're 6 foot.
I never had a kung fu grip on my hand where I couldn't get my.
But it's not. But
honestly,
I feel like you glue it.
I prefer the elbow to
where I'm sitting over there fighting with her to let go of her hand. Like it's all right.
And then
I prefer the elbow. You know when they grab you by your elbow or grab.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Because my hands,
I'm saying,
both hands
around my arm. You understand?
In my opinion,
you got your elbow.
I like my wife on my arm.
See, Dr. Simone, Ruth, and Ray. See, a lot of blacks won't admit this, but see, I'm a little dude, and I'm insecure about my height. I ain't tall. I didn't get the gift of genetics like Marcus. See, I can't walk around looking with a hold of somebody's hand. See, that's to me, hell no. I gotta at least look like I can do something.
We can work with
what's up, baby?
That's how
skipping down the street, just skipping.
The thing is, if you could actually do something, you ain't really worried about how you look.
You're not listening.
Look like a man instead of be a man. Like be a man and be doing something. You ain't worried about how you look.
I wouldn't push him. If that's his insecurity,
that's my insecurity, exactly. But I'm admitting that.
I'm talking about functionality. I'm not gonna get caught slipping because I gotta reach it. Yeah,
man,
I don't like that.
Come on, man. That is
sweet.
Not that hard to escape your wife's hand to pull your gun. It can't be. Is it really that hard?
No. See this. Now I'm thinking now you're not romantic. Are y'all romantic with your girl or wife?
Yes, I am.
In public.
Yes. No, I don't got no issue with that.
Now, when you say romantic, there's different ideas of romance. You'd have to be specific as to what you mean by romantic, Ruth.
A kung fu grip on these niggas' hands.
You don't know?
Picnic. Would you do a picnic outside?
Yeah, I've done picnics before. Yeah, I've done picnics.
To me, it's just not comfortable.
No, he said no.
No.
Look, for me, for me, it's just not comfortable, right? I prefer
a picnic.
I prefer her to hold on to my arm. You know what I'm saying? It's closer. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's more intimate. Like just holding hands is just it's not something I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? It's just, we just don't do it.
That's because you inclined to skip when you do it.
Look, listen, I'm a grab
to
booty
skip
when I walk with my wife. You know what I'm
question
saying?
to
Like
the,
we just don't hold hands. You feel me?
Can I ask
I
a
might
question?
like.
I understand.